Arsenal to Fulham one eye. Saka, he hit them with that. I told you guys. I told you guys. You guys did not want to listen. Real Madrid, get ready. Get ready. Next week, Tuesday, we'll see you. We'll see you at the Emirates for sure. Listen, it's been a while without football, man. Like, it's been an interesting one. Obviously, we missed the FA Cup weekend because we're not in any cup competitions. And yeah, obviously international break. So it's felt, so long without football, right? I know the Premier League right now doesn't look like there's much going on and stuff like that, but I guess it's a stage of the season where might as well try things and you know finish the season as best as possible. Cool. We all knew Saka was going to play a part today. We had a feeling, and it's been rumored he's been back for a while, but obviously they were keeping certain things on the wraps and making sure he was going to be ready, primed and fit, especially for the Real Madrid game. Cool. So that was the plan. Obviously today he didn't start, needed to get minutes under his belt from the bench, which is cool. That makes perfect sense. Lineup was kind of what we expected in terms of what we've been seeing in recent weeks. Marino obviously leading the line. I actually think he did all right today, to be fair to him. And yeah, the most important thing was getting the win, to be honest. We've seen the fact that Newcastle won the Carabao Cup. I mean, you saw how many people at the parade, over 200,000. Like, it was crazy. This is why, I stress the importance of just winning competition, just getting a winning mentality, a winning feeling, right? And in terms of realism, I'm looking at the Champions League and I'm like, that might be our best shot. It might be our best shot. So I'm looking at the Fulham game and I'm like, you know what? We need to test some things out and prepare for the Champions League game. I'm not looking at the Fulham game with the lens of, yeah, Premier League title. I mean, bro, let's be real, man. Let's be real. Let's be honest. It's gone. It's gone. So I'm looking at this game in mind with, okay, what does this mean going forward against Real Madrid? And there's a few things already that's shown me, right? Cool, Saka, he's back, he's ready to go. Saka versus, Fernand Mendy will be there, man. Will be there. Yo, Mikel Marino, he's doing a Havertz 2.0. Man moved from midfield to up front and he's just bagging goals. Like, what? This 6 goals in his last 8 games for a non-striker. I mean, we knew he had goal instinct. We saw it at the Euros. We've seen it for Real Sociedad. But now, like, he's been put up front. He's actually doing what he needs to do. He's doing the business, scoring. He shouldn't even be scoring at this rate. It's actually crazy. And, I mean, today's goal, showed you why he's been scoring because, in terms of the movement, taking his chance, obviously, it was actually great, play from Party and, Timber and Waneri, and Waneri put the ball across the box and, Marino, couple touches, figuring his foot out, but guess what? He took the shot. He just took the shot. And sometimes you got to take your chance. If you don't buy the lottery ticket, how can you ever win the lottery? Do you get where I'm coming from? So, yeah, that was important. He took the shot. I mean, little deflection, squirms into the bottom corner. But listen, if you don't take them shots, you don't score. And he hit the signature celebration. It is what it is. And yeah, man, right now you're looking at his goal record and you're like, yo, I mean, for the amount of minutes he's played, his goal ratio is looking kind of healthy. So, yeah, you got to big up Marino today. And I think once he scored that goal, I think his hold-up play was pretty decent. He actually created opportunities just by holding the ball up that I think we actually could have done better with. Didn't really maximise that, but that's not the be-all and end-all. But, yeah, man, he did his thing today, so I have to big him up for that. Yo, today reminded me of 22-23. Martinelli today was fantastic. I can't lie. There was one skill move he did. Oh my god, he actually barbecued Castagna. I think it was a nutmeg as well. It was crazy. Martinelli was moving mad. Even the assist today, he 100%, he meant to do that. He meant to do that. That back, nah, the back flick, aerial back flick. Nah, that was crazy. For Saka's goal, yeah, he was on it today. Even in the lead up to that goal, it was a great run from him, and he played the ball to Marino at the right time before Marino, put the cross in, and Martinelli actually made the run in the box and made the connection, with the flick for Saka to actually get the header on. But yeah, he was fantastic today. It was vintage Martinelli. He had the beating of, you know, the right back in Castagna, he had the beating of him all day, to be fair. And yeah, he was fantastic today. So proud. I have to give him his credit because, when there's been a time to criticize Martinelli, we have. But today he was fantastic. He was astonishing. For me personally, I'd say my man of the match. He was the drive within the team. He gave the necessary energy and impetus. I think he was great today. Even later on had a goal that was offside. Well, it would have been nice if he had a goal to cap your performance. But listen, we all see what he done today. He was marvelous. It was fantastic. And this duo, we're gonna need him to be on fire. We need to cook Real Madrid. But all in all, good day at the office. The only concern about today, Gabriel going down, with an injury. I mean, what is this luck? What is this luck? Timber went down not too long after. Cool. He got up and he started playing. Second half, Timber goes down too. I mean, the injury concern is crazy. Where's Tomiyasu too as well? Can someone actually answer me? Where's Tomiyasu? Obviously, Ben White didn't feature in the squad. His wife's giving birth. Blessings to them. I'd expect him to be back for the weekend. Can't miss the birth of your child. That's super important, So blessings to him. And yeah, if I'm looking at it from Real Madrid, hopefully Timber's back as well. I'm looking at a partnership of White, Saliba, and then Timber and Skelly as the fullbacks. That's what I'm looking at. Because Kivio as a centre back, it'll be tough, man. It will be tough. I think he did alright today, to be fair. Didn't really put a foot wrong necessarily. But, I'd prefer to go with Ben White alongside William Saliba. But yeah, man, the injury looks crazy. It looks like a hamstring injury. I mean, Saka's injury was hamstring related as well. I have to question what are the training methods? Why have we been ravaged with so many injuries this season? I don't understand why. But listen, all we can hope for is the better. But all in all, it's a win. It's a pained win in the sense that these are the injuries that have happened on a day like this. It's concerning because we're thinking about Real Madrid. Hopefully he's not too serious. Hopefully, fingers crossed, prayers up. Hopefully he's not too serious. But yeah, got the win. Saka's back. Martinelli's cooking. We there. Real Madrid, we there. Next week Tuesday, we're seeing you. We're there.